guys have gotten off to such a strong start in this homestand, like 30-plus wins in 3 straight games. What's been working so well for you guys? What's been the approach and mentality?
Yeah, just kind of playing together, having fun, understanding our game plans going into each game. Just guys are on the same page and kind of, trying to just do what's best for the team to help us get wins.
Defensively, especially in that second half of that game, you guys really put your foot down. Was there any conversation in the locker room? What kind of led to that turnaround there against the Suns?
Yeah, in the first half, I thought we had a lot of mishaps, and going into halftime, that was just our emphasis, kind of keying in on some of the easy looks we were kind of giving up, and kind of tightening up and sharpening, our defensive end of things, and that was able to get us out in transition so we could run a little bit more. That helped us go on a run to kind of, extend our lead and put us in good position for the win.
To just know how Chet's career has played out in the NBA so far, the timing of injury, I guess, what do you feel for him that he's coming back at the time of the
Yeah, obviously happy that, he's, recovered and joining us back. I don't know, team's obviously happy to have him back, but, he's been through, some injuries and some things that, you obviously hate to see from players, but his mental fortitude and just ability to kind of, push through and always find his way back healthy and be ready to go is huge. So it speaks to the type of person, obviously the player he is, just very determined and hardworking.
You mentioned the mental fortitude. I wonder, behind the scenes, what that's looked like from him, what you saw from him during his recovery process.
Yeah, I think you can kind of see, the passion that he has for the game and his love for it. So, he's always just kind of thinking about being able to play and being able to get back on the court. So, regardless of what he has, like I said, that mental fortitude and his approach to everything is, strong.
How excited are you to have Chet, and also what are you looking forward to playing with him again?
Yeah, I think most of the team is very happy to have him back. Obviously, the fans are going to be excited. This is his first game back in a lot of games, so he'll ease his way in, find his way in, and it'll be a fun night. So just looking forward to it.
Is there some timing issues? Just a player. I'm sure he's been scrimmaging with you guys, but games are different. Kind of explain what that's like after being out 39 games.
Yeah, there's things that he'll probably have to fill out, but he's a basketball player. He's a pro, and he understands the game. He's been watching, and he's been at every game that we've had. So I don't think he's too far out of the loop, and he'll be able to find his rhythm, I'm sure.
What do you think Chet Hartenstein from court looks like?
I guess we'll see. I'm excited to see it. It'll be fun to kind of see them beside each other. Wouldn't want to try and score in the paint on them. We'll see how it goes.
Aaron, you mentioned before you're still trying to get comfortable with the nature of guarding multiple different positions. What does that look like in terms of trying to find that group?
Yeah, it obviously just takes, you got to be willing to watch film, continuing to just kind of work on, different tactics or strategies to be able to guard multiple positions. We've got a group of guys who are capable of doing that. A lot of players on this team, so it's something that everybody's just keyed in on and trying to add to their games. It'll make our team better and it makes individuals better.
Wiggs, the All-Star voting and sort of the teams getting picked the other night came out. J-Dub on one team said another. Shea said that he's not going to let Dub score him. Do you have any rooting interest in those games?
Yeah, look forward to the competitive side of Shea and Dub playing against each other. And hopefully Kaysen makes it to All-Star Game 2, and he's able to get in some of that. So, I don't know. Hopefully some of those guys match up, and we get to see that. That'll be fun to kind of be a part of. So.
Are you anxious to see, you mentioned Kaysen, this is as close as you guys have been healthy. He's not back yet, so I guess at some point. Kind of anxious to see what you guys look like with everybody healthy.
Yeah, obviously all season we haven't had, the team 1 through 18 healthy, but, with time and continued just kind of patience, everything will come together. Still looking forward as a team to kind of having that, and we know the fans are excited to have that as well. So, coming soon. Here's some.
A follow-up to that, the team hasn't been healthy all season long, and yet you guys have been obviously very successful, and coaches said you guys have been so adaptable. Just what is it about this group that allows you guys to just withstand all those punches you guys have been throwing this season?
I think a lot of guys, I think this team has a team-first mentality, a win-first mentality, and that kind of just drives the ability to kind of, adapt to our circumstances, to push through adversity, to deal with whatever, we have thrown at us, and just keep moving forward. Just speaks volumes to the player and the people that we have in here. So.
Aaron, you guys have seen sort of the style of player that is Grady Dick over the course of time. I know he's still a young guy, kind of emerging into his own, but what are some challenges in trying to deal with him and transition him and how to work?
Yeah, I mean, good player. You want to limit him. You don't want to allow him to get comfortable. Obviously, great shooter. And with guys like that, when they get comfortable and they get hot, it allows for other parts of the game to kind of, get added into it. So just don't want to allow him to get comfortable and gain confidence by any means.
The other night against Phoenix, it just seemed like as the second quarter wore on, there were things that you guys were either, digesting during the game or you were able to orient the game to the way that you wanted to. What's happening in those moments to get it to a better spot for you all?
Yeah, just kind of settling in, getting to our identity. Like I said, we had some mishaps and we were allowing some open looks, but just kind of getting the car back on the road, kind of figuring out what's wrong with whatever we're doing and how we can course correct. And our team is more than capable of making corrections and figuring things out. So just kind of getting the car back on the road and we were able to figure it out and put ourselves in position to get a good win.
As you continue to see Shea score 40 through 3 quarters and have 50-point game, I mean, you're a student of the game. I mean, how do you frame historically what he's doing as a scorer?
Yeah, it's obviously awesome just to be a part of, to be able to watch his success through the years. But I mean, just from the aspect of just watching him, I mean, the guy puts in so much work. So when he goes out there, he's just playing with the same mentality that he has, which is just confidence and obviously pure skill. I don't know how to answer the question. The guy, I mean, he's a great player and he's just, playing comfortably and doing what he wants. So it's awesome to be a part of.
You have better appreciation of your 41-point explosion?
Oh, yeah, 100%. Those are a lot of shots that you got to make.
I'm just saying, from standing, he does this.
Yeah. I told him, shout out to you because it's not easy. And late in that game that I had, they were kind of denying me the ball. He sees that the whole game sometimes and still will go get 40. So just speaks volumes to the type of player he is, obviously. And, you don't take, a player like that for granted. You enjoy the time and you enjoy that entertainment. So.
Did you notice that fans are actually cheering for you every time you're on the screen?
Yeah.
Before the game.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I mean, every time you go on the screen.
On the screen?
Like a pre warm up before the game.
Yeah.
Fans have started to cheer for you.
There was one time I heard loud cheering and Jay Will yelled and was like, "That's you, Wiggs!" And I looked up and then I saw me and I started smiling. That's awesome. Fans here are great, so that's awesome to have.
Anybody else?